Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to LA Noire. And we just survived a warehouse shootout, guys, and I believe this is Bigelow, who we've been trying to track. And I can't really talk to him until we've searched the rest of this place. Now, we saw something over here on the table. Marquee Printing Company.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
All roads are leading to that location. Prepaid signal. Check merchandise carefully. If a package is short or damaged, have the package notate this bill. Stephen Bigelow. Gordon Lightful. And what do we got here?
A betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Santa Anita Park. Huh. I used to simulcast a lot of races there back in the day when I used to run the video department of a casino. Well, so Lightfall's got gambling problems. Is there anything else we need to be aware of? Probably should have kicked the gun out of the way. Tools. Oh, hello there. What we got?
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Found the mother lode.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballard of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
They shot at us first. Suspect warehouse operator for auto theft racket. 41 years old. Alrighty.
Spit it out, copper. I ain't got all day.
Will do. Pink slip supply.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Uh-huh. Just look at that face. Okay. Stolen vehicle. Stolen auto courier. Yeah, I still think it might be that guy having a smoke outside of the marquee printing. I don't know. Delivery ledger. Let's go ahead and use intuition. I actually did not hear what he said. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, well, that was a waste. Let's go ahead and go with Doubt?
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Okay, that could have gone very badly, very quickly. Gambling debts.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Negative.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Oh, now we gotta find some way to prove that they know each other. Bill of sale. Courier. Note. Well, we got the note from Ray Pinker. Gordon Lightfall, proprietor, Marquee Printing Company. I don't think that would do it, though. Pink slips. Velasco. Oh, wait a minute. The Ledger. Marquee Printing Company records show multiple deliveries to S. Bigelow, 58th Industrial Street. That would show that they know each other. Let's go with that.
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Woot! To the big house with you. Hey, guy, work, work, work. It's all I do all day. I think we've all been there. Apprehend Gordon Lightfall. Gladly. Will do. Where's our car? Oh, I guess we're over here. Coming through, folks.
This town is going straight to hell.
Ah, that's where we... Can we
I
actually...
used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
Ah. Howdy.
I have friends work for the Examiner.
About $5 for the exclusive.
Can we actually talk to anyone here?
Hey, Phelps, save it for someone who cares.
Yowza. Okay. I don't know if we necessarily need to be in here. Let's go ahead and apprehend. I hope that we're not on a time limit like I guess it was when we got, what's her name? The one who was so eager to please. Didn't we just arrest you? He has the... Okay. It's a Rockstar game. That's all you gotta say. It's a Rockstar game. Come on, partner. Let's put some lives in danger. Locations. And back to Marquee. I was curious why it didn't get marked off. Alright, let's go. And turn on the siren. This time.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
That's very true. Seems to be a decent day for traffic. No near fender benders yet. Oh lord. That could have been bad. I just got my foot on the gas. Because it is a Rockstar game, and it's kind of expected. Alright. Oh, I like the spin out. Very nice. I wonder if I could do the Ace Ventura Park. We're actually pulling in. We may have another shootout on our hands here. Because that guy isn't out here smoking anymore.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
Deliveries to Industrial Street. Okay.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
He's... yeah. Well, let's go ahead and call out the lie.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Well, where is... Gambling debts. Bigelow testifies to Lightfall's business endangered by debts totaling $20,000. That could work. Santa Anita Park betting slip, stamped lose, made out to Gordon Lightfall. I think the testimony by Bigelow would probably be the best thing. Because he's willing to turn on the person in charge. And we also have the delivery note, too. I think the debts is probably going to be the best way to go about this. So, let's see.
Listen, I'm busy. You know where the door is.
I do.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightfall.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Like the radio in the background.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
I don't like it when Phelps smiles.
Finish reading this.
That's kind of creepy. Alright, well, so far so good, I have to say. The Printer's Devil. 18, vehicle damage. Yeah, sorry about that. With the theft racket smashed, Lightfall and his cronies will climb over one another to cut a deal. 5 stars. Woot. Oh, okay.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Yeah, they were expecting a longer war than what happened with the A-bomb. That kind of put an end to the war fairly quickly. Okay, someone should have put on the parking brake.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Well, it's convenient.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Well, look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Okay.
Socks handlers here. 2 peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
I love dad jokes. That was great.
Parker?
I've heard that before, but not in a long time. Do we just have to... Oh, sure enough. He wasn't lying when he said right across the street. Watch, we're gonna get a call. Hey, out of the way. Urge. All right. Right along here? How's the proper way to approach this? Oh, we got waved in by the friendly officer.
Stop just ahead.
There we go. Oh, it's got to tow it like the end of Psycho, just off a cliff instead of in the water.
Face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Really now?
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Thanks. Well, we can go ahead and talk to her. Let's check this out first. I assume walking off of that would be a bad idea.
Come on, you can tell me.
So let's see what we can do about finding a better walkway. Ah, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, I nearly wanted to walk off just to see what would happen. It's kind of like a miniature version of a Hollywood sign.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Ooh. With intrigue music.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Yeah, we are getting into that special victims unit vibe, aren't we? Sorry. Okay. And a purse. "1229 North Ashton Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Dear Jesse, please, Dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven."
She's a long way from home.
"He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself, and I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day, too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton." Very welcome to the jungle. This story was probably told 1,000 times, maybe 1,000,000 times. Okay, well, fair enough. Is there... Oh. License plate. And I haven't heard anything from Phelps saying that that was unneeded. I'll talk with you in a moment.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
For sure.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Well, that would confirm with the drugged theory. Okay. Well, let's have a chat with the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Ah, okay. Interesting. But why the shrunken head?
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go ahead and head up here and have a chat. Ooh, controller's being a little bit fidgety. I nearly walked right off that cliff. So we've got potentially doped woman or women, a pair of ripped panties, a shrunken head, another day in LA.
Mr. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Oh, I had a boss just like her recently. 41, B-movie actress and driver of Crash Chevy Style Line. Okie doke. Doping allegation.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Uh-huh. Well then, we will go ahead and put that into doubt since we don't really have any evidence otherwise.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Injured female passenger.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Okay. Oh, that's... Hold on. Victims drugged. Underwear. Letter signed. Prop shrunken head. No, she's definitely not saying a truth face. I
think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Yeah. Torn underwear might be a clue. And the clue does say forcibly removed, so serious bad mojo has happened here, and not just from the shrunken head.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
Oh, okay. Fake shrunken head?
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Remind me to play poker with this woman. Underwear, letter from mother. Let's go ahead and put that into doubt.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Well, let's go ahead and have a chat about Mr. Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Okay. That, I believe, is her normal... Okay.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
That was incorrect.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Interview Jessica Hamilton at Central Receiving Hospital. Okay, guys, well, we'll get some more info from Jessica as to what exactly happened to her, and we'll try and figure this out in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.